Namaste and welcome everyone. Day number 131. It's time to die before you die. Here we go. Namaste and welcome everyone. This is day number 131 of 365, A Life of Bliss 365. One quote every day from the book, A Life of Bliss, the Living Transmission, channeled through this one from our dear non-physical friends and teachers, AnandA, here to assist us humanity in remembering who we are and why we are here. We're rolling on, and today we are dying before you die. So as you can see, as we've moved into chapter 13, the theme is death. And if you're watching on replay, I would invite you to go back to day number 129, I think it is, yeah, where we began this, just for some context on what is being shared here. So we've had two quotes from chapter 13. If you're watching live, of course, carry on and welcome. So we're live streaming, love streaming at 3:33 UK time on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Telegram. Put in the comments where you're joining from, share anything that this is bringing up for you, challenging you, opening you, reminding you. So we get into the quote for day number 131. When you are born, and when you are moving through the process of what you call death, you are simply revealing and shifting that which is ever present, that which is unchanging, that which is the revolution, the realization of self, shifting into a new perspective. Yet your experience of birth does not hold for humanity the same amount of fear, the same amount of judgment, the same amount of distorted viewpoints that your dying process does. We of course know that your birthing process is not without trauma, is not without challenge, yet because you have the benefit of your hindsight, looking back upon others' birth, looking at birth and seeing the seeming time stretching out in front of birth, you do not doubt it in the same way. You do not fear it in the same way. From your limited perspective within what you call the span of your life, you look upon death as an ending. For most of you cannot see beyond. For most of you see it as some form of finish line or stop along the way. And so we continue this beautiful subject of death, divine death. 144, heart leader. Divine death. Die before you die. The invitation today is to die before you die. Die to every moment. Die to the truth within you. Do not wait for the big day. Every day we move through the process of death. When we move into deep sleep and come into this waking dream, all of it is a dream, yet we call it different things. Birthing and death, from the perspective of our friends, AnandA, non-physical, they share that this is the same thing, just looked at from different perspectives. And it's just a shifting, a changing of perspective of what we are looking at, who we seem to be as we look at life, as we look at death. And so the invitation to die before you die is not new. Yet how often have we heard it, and how often have we ignored it? Maybe, how often have we forgotten it? I know this one forgets. Die before you die. Die to every breath. die in every now moment. Every breath is a death. When we find that empty space between the breath, this is a divine death. Delightful death. We're being called and invited to redefine death. We're being called to remember that we are life. Not the limited sense of life that is born and has a span of time and then dies. We are life. We are the source of life. You are the source of life. And the source of life is in everyone and everything and everywhere and every how and every now. And it's only this thing that we call death, this shifting of perspective, that has been heaped upon with distorted viewpoints and misteachings and misdirections. And it's been used and manipulated. No more. Redefine your divine death, dear heart leader, dear 144. Remember who you are and why you are here. You're here to give life to life. You're here to be reborn and rebirth again and again. You're here to live many lives in one life. You are here, most importantly, to be life. You are life. So be it. This is the contemplation for day number 131. And now, as always, we are invited to drop in and as sacred silence as we allow what is to be what is as what is. So as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. We know you. We see you. We know who hears these words. We know who has called. And we know who is answering. We know who is here. We know you, for we know ourself. For we are you and you are one. Die before you die. So we continue this beautiful love streaming journey live every day for 365 days at 3:33 UK time on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and Telegram. Please like, comment, subscribe on the platform that you're on. It really be appreciated if you could just hit that like button now, hit the reshare button and share it with those who have ears to hear and eyes to see. Help us share this message and invite now upon this sweet earth the life of bliss that is within us all, to be this living transmission, to live the promise of all of the esoteric wisdoms, not as some far-off fantasy, not in a distant dimension, right here now on sweet playground earth. It is our time 144. So thank you again. We shall continue. We shall see you tomorrow. I see that we are not time traveling today. If you've seen the previous day's videos, we kept time traveling back. We are on chapter 13, day 131. And as we record live, tomorrow we'll be moving into the 1st of February 2024. And it's round about the halfway point, I think. We're moving into the Celtic festival and St. Bridget's Day. We shall see. We shall be. And until next time, from my heart to yours, the divine in me sees, honors, and loves the divine in you. Namaste. We are